everybody, welcome back to Skyway Classics YouTube channel. We're now taking a lovely little ride in our 1968 Chevy Corvette convertible. Of course, you know, being a Corvette and a convertible, it counts double as a sexy ride. Going to the one we have here being the C3 generation, a red exterior. As you do see, it does have a black manual top, and of course I will say it again, is a manual, not a power top. Of course, a lot of the C3s never came as manual, but has the secret compartment and two levers on the back door behind me. Having some nice old school rally wheels and some white letter Goodyear tires to really get it a little bit different from the Cooper Cobras or the BF Goodrich. Having a single mirror on the driver's side, since we don't really care what's going on the passenger side. Whether or not being a very cool C3 with the hideaway headlights in a convertible, it is a sure cruiser. Moving on to the inside, as you can see, it is a 4-speed manual. Does have the black interior, does have the twin bucket seats. Of course, being a Corvette, a lot of them only had 2 seats for a driver and a passenger, so no little brats, no annoying people in the back. Going into our cluster here on the sides, has the factory speedometer and tachometer, built-in gauges into the console. As you can see, it still has the original AM, FM Delco radio. Having the e-brake here. Door panels are in very good shape. Handles pretty well, as you can see. In fact, even so, being a C3 Corvette, having a nice little wooden wheel that you can move at the tip of your fingers. Honestly, look at that. That's perfect, on honest belief. Having power steering, power brakes, it is a good, safe combination, which leads us up to the engine bay, featuring a very nice 350 small block engine. Very presentable, as you can see. And of course, small blocks, it has a very true gift to it, hearing as the big block was more power to the small block being more of a cruiser. This one having a little bit of a cam, as you can see. This car is a second owner car from Kentucky, as the consignor has told us. Of course, being that it is only a few years old of restoration or have been sold off, it has handled pretty good for what it is. But as for now, though, we are just going to get it turned around and up on the lift. So if you have a moment, folks, please stay tuned with us to see the underneath.